The La Discada 2025 festival in Guadalupe, Nuevo Leon, involved a team of 100 culinary students using a 23-foot diameter frying pan to prepare a stir-fried dish called La Discada. La Discada, yes, exactly, which contains sausage, beef, pork, bacon, tomatoes, peppers, onions, and beer. I bet that smells.
Vote for Brian Clotter, please.
Yeah, Andrew's doing it on his live. He's telling people to vote for Brian Clotter, too. The stir fry cooked for 3 hours and 40 minutes over a wood fire, and the 5,331 pounds of cooked food were then turned into tacos and served to the festival's 10,000 attendees. The event earned 3 Guinness World Record titles: the most tacos served in 1 hour, the largest stir fry, and the largest frying pan. The leftover tacos from the event were donated to local food banks. I'm going to show you some of the preparation and what it looks like. The largest stir fry and largest serving, single serving of tacos right here on the Vibe. That's the frying pan, 7.3 meters in diameter. I wish I knew what that was in feet.
I wonder how much it would be.
Jesse James checks in on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel because he's now co-streaming the Vibe on Andrew the Giant 96. Look at that. Look at that. That's a big stir fry, guys. That is actual meat in an actual frying pan. And this won a Guinness World Record. In the process of making these large preparation of tacos, over 10,000 tacos, they actually broke these other 2 records in the 23 feet, says our friend West 11 Bravo. 23 feet in diameter.
Going right now. It's going to be a pleasant vibe.
That's close enough, Wes. At least you give us a general idea. I'm not a big taco guy. Andrew, you like tacos, don't you?
Yes, Mexican food is my favorite.
I bet it's not the people that got to change your underwear's favorite. Hi-oh. Oh, there's the beer.
Vamos por esos 12,000 tacos. Hey, ¿listos? Vamos por ello.
Here we go. Now they're going to get down, too. Ari Jane votes for Brian. Got my vote in for Brian Clotter. The chat family community lifts each other up. Thank you, Ari Jane. Look at all those tacos, guys.
Wow.
13,250. All prepared at once. All served within an hour for a Guinness World Record. And there you have it. That's what it looks like. There you go. Big fine pan, approximately 23 feet. Scott Fitzpatrick, the prop master. His link is running in the chat. That's a lot of mouth, says Ari Jane. Absolutely. 13,000 tacos right there. All right, we have a few news stories right here. And then I think, well, all right, let's get through these couple stories here, and then we can see the couple next moves we're going to make. I like discovering other things. Now, I might have seen these things might have existed in the water before, but I wanted to refresh my memory and maybe show these for people that haven't seen them before. Italian divers water blast the popular underwater statue of Christ off of Portofino to clean it. So I guess I've heard of these before, Scott, but apparently you can dive in these certain areas. Now, I'm not the biggest diver guy, but I think it's kind of cool. But apparently in certain areas, they put things purposely down for these divers to kind of go and kind of explore and all, right? The people that choose to do this. Well, over here, I'll read you a little bit of the story about why there are statues of Christ in the water for those that didn't even know it in my next story in the Vibe, other news, not so serious news. It's kind of neat because they're showing them cleaning them up. The Italian police divers have cleaned one of the biggest underwater attractions of the Mediterranean, using pressurized water hoses to remove crustaceans from the Christ of the Abyss statue that was placed on the seabed off of Italy's northern coast in 1954, Scott. Were you aware that this thing existed? Have you ever seen these?
No, I've never seen it.
Apparently, they put these things underwater on purpose. The 2.5 meter, or thank you for the conversion, 8-foot tall bronze statue depicting Christ with his hands raised in blessing was made using the melted down metals of Italy's fallen soldiers, their cannons and ships, and was designed as a memorial to those who died at sea. It is appreciated here as a potent symbol of sacrifice in World War II, and similar statues are found off Key Largo, Florida, and in Grenada. The statue is located about 300 meters or yards off of, it says yards, off of the beach between the resort towns of Portofino and Camogli, on Italy's northern Ligurian coast, at a depth of around 18 meters or 59 feet. They have to go down, Scott. But you can imagine they get crustaceans like anything else that goes in the water. So these guys go down occasionally. So if you go down, they're beautifying them. So I just thought this was a neat story for maybe people that didn't know that these kind of things even existed in the world. You can go on these deep dives. Apparently, these things are put in there on purpose. The Archaeological Office of Italy's Culture Ministry says that because of its proximity to the coast and relatively shallow depth, the Christ of the Abyss site is the most frequented dive spot in the Mediterranean. The site is located in the Bay of San Frutiso. Also draws kayakers and paddleboarders since the statue can be seen from the surface. That's amazing. What they say, it's like 60 feet down. But if you kayak, that water's so clear that you can see 60 feet down. Oh, that sounds great. Every year, divers carefully water blast the statue to remove bacteria and corrosive crustaceans that have accumulated. This year, the cleaning took place on August 19th and involved Italian police, Coast Guard, and 4 other forces. But he used pressurized water, but I thought it was pretty cool that they kind of went down there and did that. They kind of water blast these statues down there. So here's another picture of it. So there you go. Oh, there you go. They're kind of in action right there. So I didn't even know they existed, and I sure didn't know they went down and cleaned them. But there you go. The Christ of the Abyss statues being cleaned off in my story of... All right, I have one more regular story, and then I got a sexy bikini report to finish up the newscast like we do every one. Jesse James checks in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. That sounds cool. How you doing, Jesse James? That's awesome, says Ari Jane checking in. There's a statue like that of Scott in Lake Superior. Scott, did you make a high school statue and throw it in Lake Superior? Is that true?
Nah, one of my exes probably did it.
Uh-oh.
Like my shit in the water.
All right. Just throw it. Mandy Diff says, I'm at work. Very cool, and I'm at work. Well, welcome, Jesse James. We're going to keep Mandy company while she's at work delivering pizzas when I bring her the next story in the Vibe Other News. A couple weeks ago, guys, I did the story of, for whatever reason, some guy went to a WNBA game and decided to throw a sex toy, a dildo, on the court, right? Everybody remembers that.
Yeah.
Well, we have another similar story, guys, but not at a WNBA game. But this time, the dildo strikes again. Another sex toy thrown onto the field at an NFL game, a Vikings-Titans game, Scott. This happened during an NFL game now. So it has nothing to do with like the sexuality or anything. Now people just want to be known for throwing the dildo on the field at the game. I'll read a little bit about it. Andy laughing. Jesse says, I'm doing good. How y'all doing? We're doing great over here, Jesse. You're watching Andrew on Andrew the Giants channel. This is BF Live The Vibe. Andrew hangs out with us during the day. Oh, that's nice, Andrew. It'd be nice if Jesse or anyone subscribes over here. It's absolutely free on BF Live The Vibe if you have a chance to make it over to my channel. But we're just co-streaming. All right, that's another sex toy. There, look, there it is. Scott, look. Yep. There it is on the field. The green dildo epidemic has now spread to the NFL. Another green sex toy was thrown onto the field during the preseason finale between the Tennessee Titans and the Minnesota Vikings at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. The dildo was tossed near the sideline inside of the Titans' own 10-yard line. Oh, my goodness. I'll run the video after I finish reading this right here. The incident mirrors a recurring stunt that has been happening at WNBA games over the past month. The most recent dildo throwing incident resulted in the Indiana Fever star Sophie Cunningham being hit in the leg. She got dicked on the leg. Let's see. I can't. But I could catch this. I got Janice coming on soon for a tell-all. It will be fun with the stroking Nick. Okay. Unlike the instances at the WNBA games, play did not stop during the Friday's game. They just kept on going down the other end of the field. As the dildo remained on the field, everybody, the plays got on this end, and everybody's like looking up. Why is everybody looking up at that end of the field? There's nothing going on. Aside from the fact that a football field is much bigger than a basketball court, the green color of the sex toy also blended in well with the stadium's grass, making it much more inconspicuous. I doubt that. The line of scrimmage was also several yards away from it at the time the video was taken. It's not the first time a fan has thrown a dildo on the field, an NFL field. Buffalo Bills fans infamously threw pink dildos at Tom Brady multiple times during the latter half of his tenure with the New England Patriots. Let's run a little video here on the Vibe, and then we'll get on with the next story.
They're literally playing. It's so
See, sticks out pretty good to me, Scott. Pretty easy. Even from a distance, you're going to see some break. Let's see, here we go.
They're literally playing. It's so there.
So there you go. The dildo strikes again. The sports dildo. Apparently, it's the summer of the pickle and the dildo, Scott, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to wind down this version of the BF Live, the Vibe, Not So Serious News, the way we do everyone, with a sexy bikini report. And today's bikini report, Andrew, maybe see if you can even figure out some of the words she's saying without looking at how sexy they are. Because this is about the new ESPN app. ESPN bought up a WWE properties, and now they're going to have all the premium live events, right?
All right.
I'm talking to him, but thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, because Scott was a little.
No idea.
Andrew was a little slow on the answering the question, even though. Let's see.
Could someone take care of that troll on my channel?
Oh shit, yeah. The green dildo is leading in rushing yards this year, says our friend Brian Kowalczyk. Already, the green dildo, somebody drafted for your fantasy team. But Andrew, I'm going to tell you, actually, the Sexy Bikini Report is going to tell you about the all-new ESPN app, because now they have, they did a deal with the NFL Network. They have, the Red Zone, many more NFL games, and they did a deal with the WWE. So I imagine they're going to be seeing a lot of new customers. Maybe the Sexy Bikini Report will tell us all about the new Disney launches the ESPN streaming app, chicken butt.
Are you going to pay $30 for all this?
Is that what they want for it, Andrew? I haven't heard because I haven't ran the report yet, buddy. But are you? That's a good question in the chat. And that's why I set it up the way I did, Andrew, because yes, it's going to cost some money probably. They're coming at you for your money. But that's why I pointed out that they got up all the NFL properties and they got all the WWE. So that might be just enough for the Bikini Report. Let her tell you about it, Andrew. She'll figure it out for us. Go ahead, Bikini Report. Tell us all about Disney launching the new version of the ESPN streaming app.
Great big welcome to Disney's brand new ESPN streaming app. It sounds like a dream come true for sports fans, and let me tell you why. ESPN, the app, gives streaming access to all the network's linear TV content, which will apparently be over 47,000 live events a year across pro and college sports. That includes the PGA Championships, the NCAA Championships, and obviously tons more. Besides the live games, there'll be other goodies like studio programming, documentaries, fantasy products, and even betting tie-ins. And if you're already paying for ESPN through your cable provider, app access is free. Or if you've cut the cord and are streaming only, the app's unlimited membership runs $30 a month. There's also a bundle upgrade to add Disney Plus and Hulu, and coming soon, a bundle to add Fox One that'll include all Fox content.
Damn.
So tell me, sports fans, how much will ESPN's new app change your sports watching habits? Tell us in the comments, and remember to watch the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
This is one of Brian Kowalczyk's favorite, next to USA Girl. He loves that girl on Bikini Report. Yes, Andrew.
Oh. The only reason why I bought Peacock is for WWE.
Because you thought it had penis. Because it had cock in the name of it. I know,
No.
Andrew. No, I know. Yeah, that's right. Because Peacock famously held the WWE properties for a while, and they made us think that was going to be the permanent home for WWE, right, Andrew?
That is literally the only fucking reason why I got Peacock.
Right, exactly. And so I think we're going to be experiencing this more in the future as we go on, Andrew. Like all of our favorite properties now, instead of being available on one cable channel, are going to be getting shopped around to different outlets every few years when they come up for a new contract, buddy. Well, let's wrap up this news because we're going to come back we're going to wrap up the news, Andrew. I'm going to do a quick piss break, and then I'm going to try to fit in the premiere of Match Game Vibe before 2 p.m., folks. Let's wrap up the news. I hope I proved to you guys that news can be fun because we just did it right there. So there you go, folks. That's what that was. That was the Vibe Other News. That was the Vibe Not So Serious News. That's how we have fun right here on the Vibe. We just did it with the other news, the not so serious news. Now let's turn this around real quickly, folks. We're going to take a real quick 2.5 minute pause for the cause. If you have to go to the bathroom, or if you need a drink or smoke or a snack, or maybe you should grab a friend and tell them that after this brief 2.5 minute piss break, we're going to do the premiere edition of BF Live, the Vibe Match Game Vibe. It's going to be questions about all 4 panelists. We're going to throw them out to the chat, and you're going to match our answers right here on BF Live, the Vibe. And then we still have Rock You Like a Horoscope because it's Monday, and we do those on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I got all kind of shit. We can do Perry Talk. We could do Scott's Hole. But we can't get to anything until I take this real quick 2.5 minute piss break. But more fun in the midday is to be had right after this. 2.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Come back for more fun. Basically a whole other show like we just did on the other side of this brief piss break. Come on back. More fun. Match Game Vibe coming up next.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I am back. PP touching time has ended. And take some of this stuff down. We are back from PP Touching Time. This is BF Live The Vibe stream show 369, heading up to 370 shows, making our way to 400 shows eventually. I can't believe that we're almost making 400 shows. Let me take this piss break comment down, and then we're going to have fun. We're going to make sure that all of our boys are back here before we can start the premiere of Match Game Vibe. Andrew's here, back with us. He's done with his piss break, y'all. All right, well, let's have fun with this one. I got something ready to play for you. I always got something ready. I'm always ready to have fun with you guys here on The Vibe. Come on, it's Monday. Let's get the energy up, and let's rap. Let's get some old school rap going up here. Oh, let me unmute it, and then you might sound better. Here we go. Here we go. Do this in the right order. Here we go.
Still got some questions.
Oh, shit, I got some questions, y'all. Here we go. BF Live The Vibe.
You ever had $150,000 in your hand?
Never.
Yeah, me either. But if I did, here's exactly what I would do. Check it out.
Check it.
Spent $150,000 on a big old yacht. Wait a minute, that's not enough to buy a yacht. Spent $150,000 on an iced out watch. Wait, what? I don't even really wear a watch. Put a big screen TV in every room. That wouldn't make sense. Only got 5 rooms. And you buy a little money for my baby girl. Just might take a trip around the world. I buy some yoga and meditate. I get some brand new roller skates. I'd spend some cash and fix this beat. I might do some escargot to eat. Oh, what you said, that's made with snails. Instead, do you have blue crab for sale? Take 100 dozen and cook them up. Then share with my friends to party up. If you had 150,000, I still got some questions.
Oh, he still got some questions. I love that shit. Papa still got the old school. We're going to run that one more time while we wait for Bobby Nick to come back, because I'm going to make sure that all my brothers are on camera when I bring you the preview of Match Game Vibe. This is going to be the premiere that we do this kind of segment on here in Vibe. But this man's got some questions right now. Let's listen.
You ever had $150,000 in your hand?
I like that. It's a very specific amount, the $150,000.
Yeah, me either. But if I did, here's exactly what I would do. Check it out.
You got them sock games going on.
Spent $150,000 on a big old yacht. Wait a minute, that's not enough to buy a yacht. Spent $150,000 on an iced out watch. Wait, what? I don't even really wear a watch. Put a big screen TV in every room. That wouldn't make sense. Only got 5 rooms. And you buy a little money for my baby girl. Just might take a trip around the world. I buy some yoga and meditate. I get some brand new roller skates. I'd spend some cash and fix this beat. I might do some escargot to eat. Oh, what you said, that's made with snails. Instead, do you have blue crab for sale? Take 100 dozen and cook them up. Then share with my friends to party up. If you had 150,000, I still got
Get
some
it,
questions.
Andrew's getting ready to hit a solo on that one. He only heard it twice, and he's getting ready to hit the solo on that. All right, Sweet Shorts homie checks in. Hopefully Bobby Nick will be back in a minute, because Homeless Hoovy checks in, throwing out the Bobby Nick member emojis. Well, it's good to know that you support me. I can tell you support me with having a monthly membership, because you're utilizing the monthly membership emojis right here on the Vibe. All right, well, I wonder if I can run like the intro. Let me start pulling up the questions and all. Let me pull up the element. Let's do a slideshow. I got it already loaded in. And let's do some Match Game Vibe, folks. Come on, Bobby Nick, get in here, buddy. We need Bobby Nick to get in here, because we're going to play the first ever edition of Match Game Vibe, folks. Now, this is when I throw out some questions about each panelist, one at a time. And then we're going to ask everybody in the chat to try to match the answer, the actual answer, about our friends in the chat. Our friends on panel, matter of fact. This is Match Game Vibe. All right, we wish Bob had Bobby Nick here. All right, well, Bobby Nick needs to be here because he's the first question, so I need Bobby Nick here. So we're going to stall a little bit while we wait for Bobby Nick to come back. Bobby Nick, Bobby. We need Chris Thompson or Wendy to call Bobby Nick back like she does. Bobby. All right, well, that's not the only rap I got. Let's throw this in here. Let's take that out for a minute while we wait, because I need all my boys on camera so we can all have fun and participate fully in the questioning right here, and they can participate in the answer. But let's keep having fun with the rap until Bobby Nick comes back. I got another rap for you. Not about 150,000. What about this one? Oh, here we go. Come on, we unmute it. Anytime now. Let's go to the model train store, y'all.
Bring your girl here, yeah. and make her say all aboard. They got that good green, those miniature trees. Orange box on the shelf, that ain't Nikes. I got my crew here, they all figurines. R.I.P. Train Smoke King, Mario Mozzie. Harry Potter train, do your thing. Model train store.
Yeah, might be the way the show's going, Space Nerd. Is this juicy man meat?
Bring your girl here, and make her say all aboard. They got that good green, those miniature trees. Orange box on the shelf, that ain't Nikes. I got my crew here, they all figurines. R.I.P. Train Smoke King, Mario Mozzie. Harry Potter train, do your thing. Model train store.
Yeah. Widow Killer asks, is Andrew going to be the Richard Dawson of this match game? No, he's going to be the Charles Nelson Riley. You know, because he's gay. You get it. Hello, get it? Because he's gay.
Hello, Frisco.
Let's see.
Hello, Frisco.
Let's run this train. The chunks that checks in. Model train star. Choo-choo. Sparkle Fart says, just got off the phone. What the fuck is happening? Well, as soon as Bobby Nick makes it back, because I need all of my boys on camera here. Bobby Nick, where the hell you at? You eating your shit right now? I need my boy Bobby Nick the one time I need him on camera. I want you to just acknowledge the first question, and then he can go back to doing whatever, because he's the first one. Is Andrew going to be the Richard Dawson? No, we acknowledge that one. Let's run this model train store. All right, well, why don't we run this now, since I am stalling a little bit, but I also don't mind stalling for this, Scott. I see you're outside in the sun already. I always have my pen, but I'm always looking for a reason to light it up. So, Bobby Nick, I blame you. While we're waiting for Bobby Nick to make it back in so we can do our first premiere edition of Match Game Vibe about all the panelists, why don't you grab what you got, if you partake, and let's do a memorial dab for our friend Donkey Kongington. Or maybe those of you that are no longer with us, you have someone that you want to remember in memorial. It's a time to do it now. Or just take a hit. Either way, this is another dab done for Donkey Kongington. Another dab dog for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Sparkle Farts 420 checks in and says, I can pretend to be Bobby if you want. Anybody got a light? There you go. Well, come on, Bob. Where did Bob go? I'm going to have to, he might have to go on without him if he don't come back soon. I was trying to fit this in. Let's see. Trying to do something here. There's Bobby Nick stuff, all his stuff right there. All right. Well, and plus, this is probably a good one to open up anyway. So let's stop. We'll try to start the game one more time. We'll see if Bobby Nick jumps in, though. But let's see. Oh, my goodness, Ari Jane. I'm sorry that this has been a couple of months now. I guess you haven't been in our chat. Maybe you haven't been around to hear this. But yeah, our friend Donkey Kongington is no longer with us. Not kind of no longer with us. He's no longer with us. We've heard through many channels and all. But yeah, so we do a memorial dab for him. That's why we do another dab done for Dunks. That song that was made by Chris Popke right there. Another dab dog for Dunks. Doo-doo-doom. That's a memorial hit. Another dab dog for Dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for Dunk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for Dunks. Another dab dog for Dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Ari Jane's not the only one that wasn't aware of that, because Brian Clutter, he doesn't always have the time. He liked to be in our chat. He says RIP as well. I didn't know that. Well, since we're talking about Brian Clutter, and I'll stall one more time, waiting for Bobby Nick to come, but I'll start it either way if he's not here. Look out for our friend Brian Clutter, the one and only, because he's trying to win a contest. Y'all, you know, we're all about having fun and making the most of the rest of the time we have on this planet, making the best of our one ride we get on this. And Brian's definitely trying to do that with this. So please hook him up with a vote. The link has been running in the chat throughout the entirety of this show. And you can do this, I think, once every 24 hours. Just a guest said there'll be certain days where you can kind of vote twice. But there, you can go down. He's currently still in first right there. It says vote. I wonder if it'll do if I try to vote again. We'll say that I already voted. If you want
it tells what place he's in real time.
It says right now when I clicked on it, it says currently in first in their group, whatever that means. There's his group right there. Who will haunt the pages? 10 days. Look, oh, he beating that bitch now. There you go. He's number one. Yeah, showing him ranked as number one, guys, right here, Brian Clauter. So there you go. But go ahead and vote when you see the link go by. There you go. Sucks. Sorry. There you go. All right. Heartbroken Clauter. He was one. Yeah, man. That's why we're having fun, and that's why we want to help our boy Brian Clauter, because he's trying to make the most of this one ride he gets on the planet Earth. He's trying to enter the contest. He's trying to win a pretty good contest. When you win $13K, you get the possibility of meeting Jamie Lee Curtis, Matthew Lillard, and Kane Hodder from the Friday the 13th franchise. They're going to be doing some stuff with that again. So vote for Brian. All right. Stuttering John told me that Brian Clauter was an asshole. He says that all the time. Yeah, it was one of his favorites when Brian was mixing it up with there. That Brian is one handsome mofo. Fella says, Brian Clauter, he can't. You obviously say, OG Nick, indeed, LOL. Space Nerds laughing. All right, I'm going to run it one more time, and let's do this. We're getting ready to do Match Game Vibe for the very first time. The new game show segment right here on BF Live The Vibe, where I'm gonna ask you some questions about each of our panelists. I'm gonna give the chat some time to respond with your accurate and or witty answers, and then I'll share you the real answer with you. I'll be your host, BF. As I host everything else, I'm hosting this too. All right, let's festivities begin. It's game on, says Brian Clauter checking in. Okay, let's do this now. Brian Clauter, you're a fucking asshole is the exact quote. I don't have that pulled. I have to look for that sound clip so I could throw that in Discord. Let's see. All right, let's do question number one, guys. I wish Bobby Nick was here. He might jump in, but if not, I think we can still have fun with this even without him. Question number one on Match Game Vibe. Hello. Bobby Nick must smoke a cigarette before he does this. All right, chat. Put your best guesses in. We're playing Match Game Vibe. This is about each of our chat members. We're starting with Bobby Nick with our panel members. Bobby Nick must smoke a cigarette before he does this. Throw some answers in the chat, guys. Bobby Nick must smoke a cigarette before he does this. Sparkle Fart says peas. Let's check with the judges on that one. Peas. Sorry. Let's see. Scratch his balls. Says Brian Clauter. Look at Wendy's poop pics. Wakes up. Takes a shit, says Space Nerd. Well, runs one off, says our friend was 11 Bravo. You guys were, you know, when you see the answer, you're kind of going to figure out that you might really all end up being right. How about Scott or Andrew? Andrew, what? Bobby Nick must smoke a cigarette before he does this, activity. What is it? What's your guess, Andrew? He must smoke a cigarette.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh my God. Let's say, wait a minute. Somebody got the right answer. Don Jr. has the right answer. It is in fact everything. That's right, Don. Don Jr. gets the right answer. Bobby Nick must smoke a cigarette before doing this. And the answer is everything. Exactly. That's the only. Poop, says Ari Jane. Gets out of bed. And that's exactly what I wanted to do here. Talks. Thanks, Spawn. There you go. Ha ha ha, says Brian Clauter. Congrats to Don. There you go. And that was question number one on the vibe. Match Game Vibe. Let's move on to question number two about our second panelist right here. And our second question involves Andrew. Everybody, you ready for this one? This is a 2 blank question. All right, here we go. This is about Andrew. When the nurse walked in, Andrew said, "Would you please just grab my blank and put it in blank?" When the nurse walked in, Andrew said, "Would you please just grab my blank and put it in blank? Please." Think about this. All right, one more time, folks. Bobby Nick, I'm glad you're back, buddy. The first question was about you. Did you see it?
No, I missed everything. I'm so sorry.
Oh man, I did my superior job of stalling real quick.
Damn it.
We're gonna get through this real quick, so I can go back real quickly and let you know. I'm gonna start over like we never let Bobby Nick. We're doing the match game, and the first question was Bobby Nick must smoke a cigarette before he does this. Was the question about you, Bobby Nick? And we had some answers like let's see where we go back up to them. We had talks. We had everything, which ended up being the answer. We had gets out of bed. Poops, everything, and Don got it right because it was in fact everything was the answer.
Yeah.
You were the very first question on the premiere episode of this segment, BF Live Match Game Vibe. All right, and then we went on. Now we're on question number 2, where we're gonna have fun with it again. So Don got that one right, but now we're on to this one, Bobby Nick, and everybody's gonna have fun. When the nurse walked in, Andrew said, "Would you please just grab my blank and put it in blank?" And that's where we're at now, Bobby Nick. We got Bobby Nick all caught up, and I'm going to go back up, and I see some pretty colors and some answers coming in. Let's see. Don got that one right. Well, here we go. All right. I think Stacey Allen had the first answer, and this was probably one of the more obvious ones. She says, "Dick and your mouth." Oh, I'm sorry. Probably what he wanted to say, but it's inappropriate. How about Don says, grab my penis and put it in my pants? Don, let's check that one. Space Nerd has an answer for Match Game Vibe, and she says, grab my water. Would you please just grab my water bottle and put it in my bottle holder? No, let's see. Would you please just grab my bleep and put it in my bleep? How about Brian Clutter says, would you please just grab my junk and put it in your hand? No, that's highly inappropriate. Ari Jane checks in with her, and she says, would you please just grab my balls and put it in your mouth? But more accurately, it would be, it would be this one. Where's it?
I don't give.
Oh, I forgot how. I've lost the wrong one. Where I have it's number 44.
I only have one testicle.
That's right. It's ball in your mouth. Bumble and Nick says, would you please just grab my body and put it in a wheelchair? And when the nurse walked in, Andrew said, would you please just grab my blank and put it in blank? Brian Kowalczyk says, I really thought this game was finding Stacy, Nerd, and Ari a match. No, that's a dating game, and you wanted to be the contestant. We're not doing that. Scuff with Shane says, grab my button and put it in my room, maybe. That's right, because he's always losing his little call button. So maybe that's a nice answer right there. How about Sparkle Fart says, grab my hand and put it in your top. There you go. We're getting here. Wendy just simply says, just cock. She just said the word cock in there. Let's see. They're talking about it in the chat. We're looking for answers. Let's see. I was hoping that's what it was too, Brian Kowalczyk. Oh, well, the search continues. We'll have to do a dating game for our ladies in the chat. Let's see. Special guest Ray DeVito, ladies. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. There that went. Whoa, look who's checking in. It's been a minute, and now she checks in with a super strong 5 gifted memberships. It's the one and only Juggler Jen. She's a member defender. Oh my goodness, Jen. Thank you checking in for this new game we're doing. This is the premiere edition of Match Game Vibe. We're getting ready to come up with the answer. We just saw everybody's quote. Thank you. The computer lets me know that 2-Man Evolution caught one of those. The Butterstraw _coin just caught one of those. And there's a couple other ones like the Morse Verse Forever. That doesn't even exist. Caught one. Dumb Fug Jen checks in.
Oh!
And Boss Smack 509. Thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. I love doing this. Let's see. Oh, Lord, says our friend Spawn. Created by Blood checks in and says, when the nurse walked in, Andrew said, would you please just grab my blank and put it in your blank penis and put it in my pants? My pants or your pants? I'm not sure which one it is. Penis and my pants, says Don Jr. checking in. Would you please just grab my savings and put it in Bitcoin? I'm not sure he said that. Oh yeah, Jen. Ari Wynn says our friend Don checking in. Where was Ari's last one? Let me see. Did she have the good one? Let me go up. Ari. I'm looking for Ari Jane. What did she say? You guys remember? I'm missing which one she said. Now it's too far gone.
Can we play?
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. She says, grab my balls and put it in your mouth. All right, that should be the answer. But all you sick people, and that's why I did this. That's why I did this like this, because the real answer is, I don't know what's wrong with you people. All he said was, would you please just grab my headphone wire and plug it into the plug hole? But then what's wrong with all you sick ass people? All right. Well, let's get on with the show.
Say something like that. Are we allowed to play or?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go. Absolutely. What do you hear, Bobby Nick?
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say something similar. Grab my charging cord.
Okay.
And put it in the wall or something like that.
I fucked up. I was having so much fun with the chat. I failed to get to my panelist here. How about you, Scott? We already kind of gave him up, but
I was trying to win, so I was going to come up, and I was really. I think it was going to be. I was in debate whether it was going to be remote or iPad, so I was going to go grab my remote and put it in my hand.
All right, there you go. Well, it ended up being headphone. That's one I came up with. But thanks. Thanks, Bobby Nick. All right, let's keep on going here. This is the premiere edition of Match Game Vibe, a game about all of our panelists right here on BF Live The Vibe. Let's go on to question number 3. Let's get on to it. Now it's about my friend Scott. Scott, what are the 2 things that Scott enjoys to put in his hole? What are the 2 things that Scott enjoys the most in his hole, if you will? Chatters, what are 2 things that Scott enjoys put in his hole? Now, are we talking about the Scott's hole segment, or are we talking about his actual hole? We'll have to find out in the answers. All right. We'll go. I'll make sure I hit my panelists. We have frogs and cigarettes. Frogs and cigarettes. The dogs love the frogs, but I don't think Scott puts them in the hole. Let's see. Do over Bobby. That's what we're doing. Do over Bobby. That's right. All right. Frogs and cigarettes. How about his bowl? That could be one of the things. Let's see. But it is supposed to be 2 things, Don. Hey, Andrew, you got any idea of what if Scott had to put something in or near his hole? What do you think are the things that Scott loves putting around his hole, Andrew?
Tammy.
That's a good answer. He likes putting Tammy around. Well, Tammy likes Tammy to lick the hole. How about you, Bobby? Any guesses on what kind of things do you think Scott enjoys around his hole?
Preparation H.
Hi-oh. Okay, on some of those days. Yeah, maybe. Some little lubrication, little lotion. Let me see. All right. Let's see. Scott, what do you enjoy in your hole the most? Let's see.
I was going to guess. Am I supposed to guess here?
Yeah, you can guess. Sure, why not?
I was going to kind of go the same way Andrew was going to go, and I was just going to say 2 of the locales I usually, Cyrax and...
Well, it turns out, and that's what's fun about this game, because we can throw out the fun answers and we can throw out the accurate answers. So let's move on and see the answer for what are the 2 things Scott enjoys to put in his hole. And that would be weed and locale videos. There you go, folks.
Hey, yeah, that's a good answer.
All right, we continue on with, Space Nerd says Tammy and weed. Tammy and weed. Don is getting a laugh from Ari Jane. Oh my God, bidet juice? I thought his name was Beetlejuice, not bidet juice. That would be like a gay French version of Beetlejuice, guys. I'm bidet juice. Who, moi? Who is moi? I don't know. Let me see. I was close. That Scuff with Shane checking in. Damn it, I'm not good at this game. Well, Stacey Allen, it's open for everybody to be good, because you can either give your closest accurate answer, or you could give the more obvious, the one we're kind of shooting for, if you were. We're kind of leading you to with the questions. And speaking of leading you to one, I have one more, and of course it's about it's about me and myself right here on the Vibe. So it's my...
All right.
Here we go. All right, so one more question, and this is about me. And then we'll finish up this segment, and then we'll keep doing this. I'll keep this a bit evolving, and we'll see what kind of directions we can take it in the future. But this is my premiere effort at Match Game Vibe, and this question involves me. Even though BF doesn't eat weird textures, he always gets excited about eating this on a date night with the missus.
Pussy!
Hey, Bobby, hey.
Oh, man.
Even though BF doesn't eat weird textures, he always gets excited about eating this on a date night with the missus.
Good job, Bobby Nick. I can't think of nothing else now.
Scuff with Shane says Buffalo wings. Buffalo wings. Okay. Let's see. Judges? No. Cock? No. No. That's what Perry enjoys.
Shut the fuck up.
You are the penis master here, not me. That's vulgar, but that part out. Let me see. I want Bobby. Bobby says Wendy. Oh, Wendy checking
big
in.
Hole.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
She wants Bobby's big hole? What the hell?
I want Bobby. I want Bobby's big hole. Oh, we got Scott's hole. She wants your hole. The carpet says Don. One more time. We're going to get some more answers, and we're going to finish up this segment because this is the final question for this segment. And I hope you enjoyed this. This was my try at Match Game Vibe, a show about all the panelists right here on the Vibe. Even though BF doesn't eat weird textures, he always gets excited about eating this on a date night with the missus. One more time, and then we'll go over the answers. Let's see. I'm going to have this show playing, but I have it to our meeting. Love and thank you all. All right, Brian. Thanks, man. Good luck to you on the contest, buddy.
Good one, man.
Camel toe, says Don. Let me see. Steak. Oh, sucking on a chili dog. That's a good guess. Let me see. The bearded clay, my friend says space nerd. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Oh no, in hot water throw. Is this an in hot water throwback? How dare you? I don't get this. Let me see. For a fur burger. You guys are sick, man. I mean, the things that you have said about BF Bobby Nick on this. Oh, here we go. They're having fun. BF get pussy. All right, well, let's get on with the answer because I let you guys strung out here too long, and you're getting your twisted minds going in all these crazy directions. I'm a basic fan. I like going out on a date with my wife, and the answer is it's just tapioca pudding. What were you sickos thinking it was? There you have it, folks. So let's wind this down. That was it. And join us next time when we play. But thank you for playing. That was the premiere edition of Match Game Vibe. Thank you. This has been a Bobby Nick, Scott Fitzpatrick, Andrew the Giant, and BF production. Thanks for playing Match Game Vibe. Join us next time, everybody, when we play Match Game Vibe. Hell yeah.
I love that segment, man. That was awesome.
You like that?
Something new, and it was fun to play, even if you get the answers wrong.
That's what I'm saying, Bobby. When I was coming up with this, and I was trying to how do I come up with this to where they can get the chat to answer, but I don't have to ask you guys for let's come up with some weird questions for it. I'm like, I'll just go with what I already know about my boys, man. So I hope
I like the way you worded the questions, so it made people's minds go in the gutter,
I'll double entendre. I love it.
Yeah.
Look. It's a chunkster. I love that. It's the chunkster says tapioca pudding. That's so much worse. Exactly. And let's just say that was the let's just say that was the comedic answer. Let's say there might have been another answer, and some of you might have gotten it in the chat. There you go. What's my prize? Your prize is happiness and satisfaction, Don. World peace is your prize, buddy.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Tell them what they won, guys. That's right, Don. You've won jack shit, absolutely nothing. This is a no-budget, self-produced show that I rely on your super chats to keep it alive. So you get jack squat. Now back to you. Oh, back to the show. All right, thank you, Don. That was a lot of fun. Just hopefully you guys had a lot of fun. My mind stays in the gutter, says Spawn. And I was counting on exactly that, Bobby Nick. The fact that many of us have the same kind of twisted thinking, and you throw out those little double entendres about a nurse coming in and what is it going to grab. We've won strange knowledge, says our friend. That's right. Yeah, we won strange knowledge, and hopefully you guys just won having a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that, so I'm glad that played out well. All right, let's play you something. Let's do something here. Play a little clip. Ooh, I know what we need to do. We need to find, because, guys, I don't know if you know this. You know that there's a secret island somewhere where like all the stars are still alive, like like Liberace and Elvis and all those going way back. All the stars are still alive. They never die. And I got proof, even Michael Jackson, Tom Petty, all of them. I got Michael's still around. They want to say that Michael's gone, y'all. Let me just give you the word. Michael is not gone. He's still here.
We wanted to say, no, I believe in miracles, and a miracle has happened tonight. Think about being my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white. We wanted to say,
get it, Michael.
No, I believe in miracles.
This is Michael Jackson.
And a miracle has happened tonight. Think about being my baby.
This is Michael Blackson.
If you're black or white.
That's right. It's Timu Michael Jackson. Right there. All right. Let's see.
He's blacker than Michael Jackson ever was.
No shit. Jackson's doctor is my hero.
No.
That's some bullshit too, George. Between that and Tom Petty and Prince, I mean, these oversubscribing some bitches that took some of our greatest stars with these fucking painkillers that a lot of them didn't even know how to like not regulate or whatever. To Mike Jackson. Micheline Jackson says Don checking in right here on the vibe. Let me check some stuff off. Why don't we? I did the news. I did the match game. Why don't we check the National Day calendar? And to see what national holiday, it is Monday, folks. I like to do this to frame the week and see what kind of weird, wacky holidays we could talk about. Because you guys know it's the last Monday in August, and there's always a weird, wacky holiday or celebration for someone or something. And we review them when we do the National Day calendar. Monday, August 25th is what it is on BF Live, The Vibe, Stream Show 369 with my bros. This is the National Day calendar check.
Yep.
On Monday, it is National Park Service Founders Day. We've got many great national parks here in the United States. So it's the Park Service Founders Day when they founded the actual Park Service to maintain all the parks. It's National Banana Split Day. That's always been too busy for me, but we'll see if you guys like the National Banana Split Day. It's also National Secondhand Wardrobe Day, as well as National Kiss and Makeup Day, showing little doggies in there. We got a lot of them today because Monday, August 25th, brings us National Whiskey Sour Day. I think we're finally at the bottom, so let's go over a couple of these. Let's go for National Banana Split Day on the Vibe National Day calendar check. Bob, have you ever attacked one of these, my friend?
Oh, yeah. I used to eat them all the time at Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. What about you Andrew or Scott? I've never messed with.
You guys have Dairy Queen in the States?
Yes, we do have Dairy Queen, Bob.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was just wondering.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. Andrew, have you ever messed with a banana split? Like this is like too busy for me. You can see there's a lot of stuff in it that I don't eat, and it's very busy. Andrew, have you ever attacked a banana split?
Yes.
Yeah. You likes it? Does it make you have toilet pictures like Wendy when you're done?
Yes.
Yes.
I am a little lactose. So yes.
Your Little Lactose. Is that your rap name? Little Lactose? What up, Little Lactose? Little Lactose. Oh. Little lactose intolerant. Well, maybe this isn't for the lactose intolerant, but it is for people that might enjoy a nice banana split. It's National Banana Split Day, and it recognizes the sweet ice cream treat served with a banana, whipped cream, and various toppings. Get yours on August 25th. Originally served in drugstores, soda fountains, and ice cream parlors, the banana split is traditionally served in a long dish called a boat. To make a banana split, cut the banana lengthwise and place it in a dish. Then add scoops of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream between the slices of banana. Each scoop gets a topping. Add crushed pineapples to the strawberries, drizzle chocolate syrup over the vanilla, and add strawberry topping to the chocolate. Next, sprinkle with some crushed nuts. Finally, garnish with whipped cream and maraschino cherries. That is busy. That is a lot. Andrew likes to lick toes. Ooh, that's gross. Let me see. Little lactose in the bathroom. BF, I got some peaches dipped in moonshine. I'm going to tear up this weekend with some ice cream jam. Moving to the country Gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country. I eat more ice cream than any collection of children you could stack against me. Like a shitload, I'm talking. Are you guys like me in that I'm banana intolerant, kind of like lactose intolerant, says Electric Head Gino, so he doesn't take part. But do you guys find that you eat more ice cream in the wintertime than in the summer? At least I do.
Sometimes, yeah.
And the only reason I can recall it clearly, Bobby Nick, is because we used to go to our local Friendly's ice cream, and they have like an outdoor window. And I would always recall like how many times I would stand outside freezing. Like, this is ridiculous that I'm standing outside freezing waiting for ice cream to come out, Bob.
Yeah, man.
Notice I wasn't sweating more, so I enjoy ice cream more, it seems, in the cold weather. But if you enjoy a nice banana split, today's your day. It's National Banana Split Day.
Well, Bobby Fran, yes. I remember back in the day when I was a teenager, in below 40 weather, bundling up to go to the store to get slushes, Slurpees.
You want the squishy?
Yeah.
Well, I imagine you don't have much of a choice as far as weather like we might in the States, because at one point it just gets cold for you, Bob. So I imagine you have to negotiate doing many things when it's cold outside, right? As well as eating ice cream. But there you go. But you like a good squishy even in the winter, huh?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to the store. We're going to get a good squishy. I don't care if it's like 0 Fahrenheit or whatever. But National Banana Split Day is today. So yeah, it's just too busy for me, Scott. Like all that fruit and all that's like just a gut punch for me, bro. Yeah, I'd definitely be on the toilet with this thing.
I'd never eat them. I don't like bananas.
No,
right,
I love me some bananas, man.
Yes. Well, there you go. It's got bananas in the split right there. It's strawberry a little bit. It's National Banana Split Day on the National Day calendar. All right, we're getting ready to get into secondhand wardrobe day today. Now, I know thrift store buying and thrift store is like a really, it seems like a fad right now, Scott. You always hear about these youngins in the thrift stores.
Yep. Get them
in the thrift shops. So much so, there's a recent trend called grandma kitsch going on among young women like that in their late teens and early 20s, where they are going to places like thrift stores and buying these old grandma sweaters that had the old designs knit in them. There's a trend called grandma kitsch right now. So maybe you could find some grandma kitsch at a secondhand wardrobe day or secondhand wardrobe day. National Secondhand Wardrobe Day encourages deals and savings each year across the United States on August 25th. Find steals in secondhand and consignment stores all day long on gently worn clothing for all the ages. Did you know that secondhand shopping offers numerous benefits? Beginning with savings. For a fraction of the price of retail, thrifty shoppers fill their wardrobe while pocketing the savings. Additionally, they conveniently shop for the whole family in 1 or 2 stores. Many secondhand shops cater to a particular age groups, making it easier to find styles shoppers seek. Instead of ending up in a landfill, the lightly used clothing gets another go-around. And this national holiday benefits the earth as well. It's National Secondhand Clothes Day on BF Live the Vibe. Let me see what everybody's saying in the chat. Move that one over. I don't care about the show. I want to show shut down. Hey, Jake. Let's see.
With your shit, Jake. Jesus Christ.
We do Tim Hortons chili bread bowls in the winter in Canada, says Brian Kowalczyk. Are you familiar with a Tim's chili bread bowl there, Bobby Nick?
Chili bread bowl?
Yeah. I can't say I've ever had it, but yeah.
Bobby eats a cream. What? Let's see. We have
ice cream.
We have Edie Williamson checking in, or maybe Eddie, but it looks like Edie Williamson checking on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Well, hello, welcome. You're watching BF Live the Vibe. I'm doing the National Day calendar check, and Andrew the Giant hangs out with me this time of the day, or with us, and he co-streams my show on his channel. Welcome to the Vibe family there. Edie checking in. Let's see. Having fun. What's going on? He's Hank the Angry Dwarf. Chili bowl equals a wet, spicy diaper. Gotta watch that one. All right, what else? So the secondhand wardrobe, it's definitely a thing. And you know, guys, I even hear of people, Bobby Nick, where they don't even want the clothes. Some people are really big into consignment, like flipping, to where, and I think Terry Nee has said this, where he'll go out and buy an item that's cheap at a thrift store, and then you take it to a place like eBay or another place or Etsy or something, or one of those places, and you can actually kind of make some money if you find like a good deal on a designer thing in a thrift store, buddy. I think people are like they're doing upselling some of this consignment shop stuff right here. So Some people are into it. I hear women talking about they go get their like baby toys and baby clothes. They don't even mess around with like going out and looking for the new stuff. So today's your day. It's National Secondhand Wardrobe Day. National Kiss and Make Up Day. Why does it involve dogs? Well, let's see. We like kissing in dogs, but I don't know if you should be kissing dogs maybe like this. I don't know. I say, let's see what all this is about. It says National Kiss and Make Up Day reminds us to end quarrels, arguments, and fights. Instead, come to an agreement with anyone you've had a disagreement with on National Kiss and Make Up today, all you podcasters, some of which are in my chat right now. I won't name names unless you make me. Let's kiss and make up, everybody. Similar to the April 2nd National Reconciliation Day, this National Day gives us a chance to make amends. Each one of us has had a fight with a loved one at some point in our lives. Whether it's between you and a friend, a family member, neighbor or coworker or podcaster, after time has passed, do you remember even what the cause was? Who was even at fault? Do you want the discord to go on any longer? That is probably one of the most important questions of all. So come on, everybody, kiss and make up a day. This kind of just goes along. This just kind of goes along with our overall theme here on the Vibe. That
life girls were more apt to let things go, but they're holding grudges.
Especially when you're sexual and say creepy shit to them.
Yes.
Yes. Boy, he copped to that awfully quick. I thought I was going to get the no. Let's see. Let's check in. What we got? All right. What we got?
Let's not go there. I feel like shit already. Ugh.
I think someone has a case of the Mondays. We don't allow that here, Sparkle Farts. You've been around long enough that you know the rules that we don't.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Wen-O, the Dancing Bananas, Wen-O over there from the Rumble checking in. Thanks for giving Rumble some love, Wen-O. Terry says, I do a state auctions, buy a $30 lead statue until it firm of $500. So you get it for $330 and turn it over for $500. There you go. Flipping. Some people are flipping thrift store in some of these items here that you find in some of those stores. Whiskey Sour Day. Now, I've already told you guys I'm not much of a firewater guy. I'm not a whiskey guy, but I understand maybe some of you enjoy whiskey sours. Well, today's your day. It's National Whiskey Sour Day on the National Day calendar. And on August 25th, people across the United States observe National Whiskey Sour Day, just as we shake things up a bit with this adult mixed beverage. Traditionally garnished with half an orange and a maraschino cherry, a whiskey sour is a mixed drink containing whiskey, often bourbon, lemon juice, and sugar. Whiskey sours are often shaken, either stirred over straight ice or straight or over ice. Shaken, baby, not stirred. Space Nerd says that I'm sad that I don't drink whiskey. I don't feel I'm missing out on anything, Space Nerd, because the smell of whiskey has always been a turnoff to me. And I've seen some of how my family members have acted when they're under the influence of it. And my father always told me that stuff is like firewater. They said beer and whiskey are very different things. Whiskey will change a man's soul. He said that shit is like firewater when it gets into your veins. But if you so partake, it's National Whiskey Sour Day. I think we kind of did all the ones that are kind of are most relevant or the ones that are most interesting. What do you say we get on with more fun with the show? That was just a little quick check-in like we do from time to time. That was the National Day calendar. This is BF Live The Vibe. This is Monday. This is Positive Vibes and hanging out with the chat family. It's great to see 34 of you or more in here on BF Live The Vibe. 3 hours of fun and positive vibes. We've done game shows today, not so serious news. And I got some other video that my friend sent me in, and this was labeled with a question mark. Question mark is Mandy Diff. Question mark Mandy Diff. This video is provided to me on the Vibe. Let's see if it is Mandy Diff.
This is why we got the program. What you got? We ain't got no bow, and let me tell you, these carp and...
These carp! I need a translator.
Sounds like Mandy.
Sounds like her, yeah.
I need a translator. Days carp. Days carp.
They could go anywhere. All we need's a bow, kid. I mean, they are everywhere. We out here been trying to noodle catfish, and they is carp and gar everywhere.
Days carp and gar, and we're gonna get it.
We ain't got nothing but a stick with a hook on it. Crazy. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, she didn't catch shit. Somebody sent me that video and they said Mandy Diff question
Got a
mark.
cock in.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. Now I wasn't even picking up on that, guys. You guys had fun with it because you said that sounded like Mandy Diff, right? It sounded like her talk, Scott.
Yeah.
You said,
yeah. Sounded like
we got that gar in here. What he didn't even say in here. He wasn't even used here. We got a gar. Let's do it one more time. I like the word, yeah. Even though, I mean, you see the girl on the boat, obviously there's something to look at, but I was listening to the dialogue, Scott, too. We're like, we got a gar on here. We trying to noodle catfish. We got oldie gar and some other kind of fish in here. Let's hear it one more time. Let's see. Is that Mandy said?
This is why we got the program. What you got?
See, somebody sent me that video and said just that.
No bow, and let me tell you, there's carp and gar and everywhere. We trying to snag them with a hook. I'm talking about we ain't nowhere.
We got gar. Gar, I've heard of gar.
Yeah, we got those here.
I've heard you talk.
I mean, they are everywhere. We out here been trying to noodle catfish, and they is carp and gar everywhere.
That's definitely Manny speaking.
They is carp and gar everywhere. Carp and gar. Carp and gar, Mandy. There you go. Right. Somebody sent me that and said, "Is it Mandy Diff?" And then I got let me see. Somebody else is saying something in the chat. Let me tell you something in here real quick. Why? Here we go. But I don't. Now, somebody says, let me pause this video here. I'm about to show you right here. Let me set up my next video I'm going to show you before we get on to some more fun, because Space Nerd says, is that Granny? No, that's not Granny. You would probably expect a similar dialect out of Granny. I don't have any current video out of Granny, but I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I do have me like a little time machine right here on BF Live The Vibe. I got a little time machine. Now, I don't have Granny any current video, but Space Nerd, I have went ahead in my time machine, and I do have a video of Granny right here. I call this video, guys, I want all guys to know this too. This is Granny 2050. This is Granny 25 years from now, Space Nerd. In my time machine video I have right here on The Vibe. Let's check out Granny 2050.
Animatronic interactive AI orca that I'm working on right now. I've worked on it for about 2.5 months. I let it sit over the winter, and now I'm working on it again. And right now I'm working on the outside, meaning the outside skin. It needs a better layer, a smoother layer. It needs to look more like an orca. Once that is accomplished, then I'll paint it so it looks like an orca, but then I'm probably gonna put graffiti on the side. Right now, before I start working on the outside, I'm putting in windows. The reason why I'm doing it now is that there is more layers going on this to smooth it out. So I'm going to be adding about this much on. So I want the windows in here now because I want the windows to be recessed. So if it rains or something, it doesn't even hit the window, it just sort of goes around it. The reason why I'm putting windows in the orca are completely different.
Right. Is that not Granny in 25 years? Granny right there. She got like some kind of spoon ass glasses making a whale. That's Granny. This guy is awesome. He's a true artist. This is Granny, yo. Look at it. It's Granny. 25 years from now. Granny 2050 is what we're watching. Making his own orca.
Then the windows that I put in the dolphin. These windows will let light on the inside. So I have to work on stuff inside too. So it gets light in there without using electricity. So that there's light in here. It's an animatronic interactive AI orca.
There you go. Granny 2050. Just leave him alone and let him make his animatronic orca right there on BF Live The Vibe. All right, well, what time is it? Well, it's 2:29. They the whole thing about time flying and having fun. I'm definitely having fun, and time is definitely flying. All right, well, I did the National Day calendar. We looked at a little video. It is 2:30. We got about a half hour to see what kind of fun we can squeeze in. Sometimes we'll over vibe if we're having too much fun. We have too much fun. But why don't we do this, folks? We do them on Mondays. We do them on Wednesdays, and we do them on Fridays to see what the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week, before what the stars have in mind for us. Let's see if we can get a vibe, if you will, on how the week might go as we do these soulful horoscope readings or rock you like a horoscope. So throw your signs in the chat, folks. I'm going to run the element and make my way over to my horoscope reading news studio, and I'll gently caress my crystal balls ever so gently and bring you rock you like a horoscope. Let's go. Rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Here I am. I'm going to play my porn/horoscope reading music to set the proper mood. You guys are going to throw, you guys are going to throw your astrological signs in the chat. Sats in the signs in the chat. Let your head, Gino. Is that a Letterman reference? Okay, let's go in here. I want to see some coming in. Throw them in, and we're going to start. I don't see any in the chat yet, so I'm going to start off with the panel. This is your Monday Soulful Horoscope readings. I'm going to start with my friend Pisces. So I want to see Space Nerd and Mandy Diff. I want everybody to throw your signs in there so I can let you know.
For me.
Pisces for my friend Andrew. So this is for Andrew and all the Pisces. Maybe they don't want to speak up today because it's a Monday and you're lurking and working. But let's do this. Let me let's go to my R's and let me do Andrew and all your Pisces friend. Here comes your Monday. I'm going to rock Andrew with his horoscope. Andrew and all my Pisces friends, float and drift in the streams of joy and creativity. And you might find that something you love can be monetized and turned into a gig or a career. Are you shitting me, Andrew? That's what yours says, buddy. You should have extra confidence by the time you need it. Keep building your best life, Andrew. Pisces joining us today. That was your Monday. That was a good one. That's dead on for Andrew. Andrew, I'm going to read that one more time for Pisces. Float and drift in the streams, it says. Float and drift in the streams of joy and creativity. And you might find that something you love can be monetized and turned into a gig or a career, which is what he does already with over 40,500 subscribers on Andrew the Giant 96 channel.
I like that a lot.
The rest of it says that you should have extra confidence, Andrew and Pisces, by the time you need it. So keep building your best life. And let's move on to the next Soulful Horoscope reading. I'm going to read, and it does say, it jumped on me, so I'm going to jump because I think I had some up here. Speaking of element, I used the rock element. I got that. I call everything elements. Gemini for Scuff with Shane. For the wifey, as always, well, here it comes. Scuff with Shane. This is for Mrs. Scuff with Shane and all the Geminis joining us today. Here comes your Monday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Hey, Gemini, think about your core values and what it means the most to you. Now is the time that you could get an epiphany, a very clear thought. A friendship could undergo an exciting metamorphosis, Gemini, ushering in a new era of closeness and commitment. Well, that sounds cool. That's for Mrs. Scuff with Shane and all the Geminis joining us today. That was your Monday. Get a 10 for it to be. We're going to move on down the chat and look for West 11 Bravo, who checks in with Capricorn, like the Motorhead song. He's Capricorny, baby. So this is for West 11 Bravo and all the Capricorns joining us today. This is your Rock You Like a Horoscope reading as I take Andrew off, who's about to Siri me to death. All right, here we go. Capricorn, your relationships could occupy you today, Capricorn. If you are single, you might find lightning. Decide if you want to get scorched. Committed partners could find renewed intimacy and gentle support and sharing. That's for West 11 Bravo. That's for all the Capricorns joining us today for your Monday. Thanks, Wes. Hope to see you in the rest of this show chat, and I know I'll see you in the PCL chat later on tonight. West 11 Bravo checks in. Space Nerd chat there talking and Gino, and then Space Nerd checks in. I rely on her to always let me know that Leo cups the Virgo, because I'm a Virgo. She's on the cusp. So here's the first of two for my friend, Space Nerd, and all the Leos joining us today. Hey, Leo, say it, but say it wisely, mindfully, and not out of reaction. So if you have something to say, they're saying to say it wisely and mindfully, but don't say it out of a bad reaction. The goal is communication leading to progress, Leo, not to overwhelm someone. A partner could potentially provide some stability and logistical support, Leo. Vigorous activity could blow off some steam. That is for the first of two. That's Leo. The first of two for my friend Space Nerd and all the Leos joining us today for BF Live the Vibe, Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. Now I'm going to move on to the second for Space Nerd, and it happens to be mine. This is Virgo. This is for me. The second of two for my friend Space Nerd and all the Virgos out there. Here comes your Monday. I've already moved a day ahead. Your Virgo, your ambitions could be at the forefront. Examine them to see if a change, even a minor one, is warranted. The stars are in some of the best opportunity days of the year. Virgo, awesome. Do you have something you want to launch with the best odds? Well, do it now. That is the second of two for Space Nerd. And for all the Virgos joining us today, that was our. I like that. I like that. Best thing, I like that. Here we go. Virgo had some good stuff in it. To have something I want to launch, it's best, and the stars are best for me right now and all of my Virgo friends. As I continue on the chat looking for more signs. Did Wendy take a giant steamy dump yet? Sometimes she manages to miss the bowl. Bobby Nick already had his share of that last night during the live show.
I really did. Holy shit.
That was a good one for us, Pisces. Andrew says, Matt Problems. I thought that was a very good one too, Matt. Nothing but an angel. Same here. I always bought that extra plyboard and that bamboo one. Cancer, for the beautiful Abby, please. Well, it will not only be for the beautiful Abby, it will be for the, dare I say, the beautiful Scott Fitzpatrick and the Juggalette Jen, Brian Clauder, who's trying to win that contest, and all the Cancers joining us today. Here comes Cancer. For all of my friends. Your Monday Cancer reading. Find your mission, Cancer. Here's a hint. It's closely aligned with your passion. Your mission that you need to find is closely aligned with the things you're passionate about. Understanding what moves your needle begins to reveal the path. Your experiences, Cancer, bring your Easter eggs and opportunities for growth. Your best future could be hiding in plain sight. Scott Fitzpatrick, Brian Clauder, Juggalette Jen, and Matt Problems for the beautiful Abby. That was your... The Wednesday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading for my Cancer friends as we continue on down the line. We have Scuff with Shane checking in saying, Bam was my favorite skater, and I used to follow him close on and had all of his shoes, says our friend Scuff. Yeah, Bam's in a bad way, man. Bam Margera you're talking about. The drugs are bad, and they've gotten the best of that dude. I feel for him. At Tiff checks in, a.k.a. Tiff with 3 Fs. And you just got it. Go Virgo. Hello, Tiff. And what's up? How you doing there, Tiff? Checking in at Tiff. Go Virgo. We got that one. Electric Head Gina from Space Nerd. Tiff gets acknowledged queen. Acknowledgement from Space Nerd. Hoya Tiff from Brian Kowalczyk. Virgo was good, Tiff, says Space Nerd. July 19th, baby. Woo! Just clipping and dipping. Well, let me see what we've done so far. We did Pisces for this guy, who I take out from time to time for background noise. We did Cancer. Now I'm going to do Sagittarius/Vagittarius for Bobby Nick because we already did Virgo as part of the 2 that I delivered for Space Nerd. So here comes for my Sagittarius/Vagittarius friend Bobby Nick and all of you guys in the chat. It's your Monday. Vagittarius. Something on the home front could feel depleting or not supportive instead of helpful and recharging. So if you can find and resolve the pain point, it can lead to greater confidence in the outer world once it is fixed. That is for Bobby Nick and all the Sagittarius joining us today. Vagittarius, we call it. Let me see. We have 9. He's clean now. Skating 2. He went through rehab and getting everything back, BF. I hope, bro, because he's had a lot of false starts with that, man, with him and his girl and his daughter and all. He's that guy. I'm like many of our friends here in the chat that struggle with substance and substance abuse, man. We wish the best for not only Bam, for all of those people. Well, I got Virgo out of the 2 that I did for my friend Space Nerd. I just did Sagittarius for Bobby Nick. We started out with Pisces for my friend Andrew, and we certainly did Cancer for Scott and all my Cancer friends. I don't see any more coming up in the chat. So if that's going to be last call, he's doing good now, Clippin'. Well, I hope he is, my friend. That is awesome shit. Well, if he was here, I would read his sign too and see what his future held. But he would have to show up then Wednesday, because I did the Monday edition, folks, because we do them at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week. That was the BF Live The Vibe, Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. Join us Wednesday for the next time we do it. Now on with the show. That was Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Here I am, back in my regular hangout studio with my bros, with the bros and hoes, the chat family hanging out on a Monday for positive vibes, and hopefully you guys are having a lot more fun. Scary. Congrats, Spawn, on most of your sobriety, save for the endless herb. Exactly. Well, you know, and that is for some people are like really bad drinkers, and it turns out that maybe weed or something else is kind of a better alternative. It still takes you there, but it doesn't makes you the stupid, crazy person with the S on the chest, and vice versa, you know. So if there's something that works better for you, you know, all the better. We don't judge here on the vibe. We just smoke. That's what we do. I smoke. Let's get. Andrew's like, I smoke. All right, let me see what I got. A couple in here. I got some videos I want to face with you. I think I showed those videos a couple weeks ago of these assholes that go to the national parks and want to take on like the buffalo and the bison and all, and like was charging. You guys remember that? I don't know what it is, bro. Yeah. Much like the water, I'm not going in the water and thinking that I'm going to be some kind of dominant and I'm going to like play a joke, because it's not my domain. And I think the national parks are the same thing. I got another example of it. I know I can already hear Space Nerd saying, "Go Elephant, Team Elephant." Let's check out this, guys. Here we go.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off. Nothing beats a Jet2.
Yeah, he fell down.
Oh, no. He's
lucky he didn't get his ass stepped on, Scott.
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off. Nothing beats a Jet2.
He did. He went over and like body checked him when he did. He body checked him when he fell. And Just a Guess reminds us that smoking weed in place of another drug is called California Sober. That's a more you know. And that's a helpful one for a lot of people. I would rather see people get off of something they don't perform well under and get something that maybe they can handle a little better. Get California Sober. Stomp, said our friend. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off.
Body check him.
Beats a Jet2.
Yeah, he does. He gets a little leg kick, Bobby Nick. He says yes. Yeah, kick that devil. Yeah, kick him. Yeah, there you go.
Nothing beats a Jet2.
Well, there you go. That's what. Don't be fucking with them animals, yo. That is some natural selection shit right there. What is that? Oh, how did they end up in it? Oh man, I ended up with juicy man meat in my regular folder. I wanted to click on the next thing, and I was going to play for you, and it ends up being juicy man meat. Let me redirect that. Oh my God! You know who you can blame or thank for that segment, Bobby Nick? You know who? The one and only Space Nerd is the reason I got putting juicy man meat in the wrong boxes. Let me send that over. I bet this is another one too. I'm like, yep, it is. I got 2 of them that are unmarked. There you go. Well,
no.
Oh Jesus! Well, I was getting ready to play something and it ends up being that. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see. But I probably will do that segment since my ladies are here today and their stuff's getting in my way. I think Stacey Allen's been around, so let me put that in Juicy Man Meat too, so it's in the right box for when I do this segment. Well, it is 2:44. Thank you. Right through. Thank you. Thank you and come again. Bye-bye. See you later now. But don't go anywhere yet, folks. We're not done having fun yet, and it is Monday. It's a PCL Monday night, so I'll be hanging out with you guys in the chat later. And you know that Bobby Nick is going to be doing more shows than he can remember. We're going to tell you about them as we finish up our last few segments and come back and do some proper plugs right here on BF Live The Vibe. But what was I going to play? Oh, I was moving stuff. I was moving stuff around. Here, let's do this. I want to thank, first of all, let's play some of that. Let's play some golf right here. This is called Whack Fuck Golf. Let's play some Whack Fuck Golf right here on BF Live The Vibe. And then we are going to do our sexy segments for the ladies and the dudes and finish up a fun 3 hours of programming right here on The Vibe. But let's play some Whack Fuck Golf.
A game of Whack Fuck here. Whack.
I love this, Scott.
Oh, shit.
Tackle the bush. These fucking guys get pissed, man. These fucking Terry Nee looking characters. Look. Every backswing. I love that. Oh, the club goes.
You go get that fucking club right now. Go.
You go get. He told him go get the club. Oh, they gonna fucking kill you, Lama.
Playing a game of Whack Fuck here.
There you go. All right. Scuff with Shane like that. Play a little Whack Fuck Golf right there. Let's
Whack
see.
Fuck.
Whack Fuck. I knew you like that. Worse and appropriate. A cancer. July 2nd. There you go. Well, hey, Ari Jane, I hope you got yours well during that segment right there, Ari Jane. So happy to see you. So happy to see you hanging out today on BF Live The Vibe right here. All right, I almost said in the lounge because I see our friend Spawn talking about the lounge all the time in the chat. Vote for Brian Clauder. I will remind you one more time, folks. That's an actual live link right there. He might have an opportunity to win $13,000 and meet some famous people and have some fun right here on BF Live The Vibe. So click on that one. Speaking of fun, all right, fucking around with golfer friends is awesome, says Terry Nee. Oh my God, he's that guy. Terry Nee, I'm sure you have all kinds, bro, because you probably have those guys that take it way too fucking serious and they got all the right gear and the gloves and don't talk and nobody make a noise. And then you probably got other people that are just fuck ups and they're out there just to drink and sling the beers and sling some golf balls around. Well, we're here to have some fun on BF Live The Vibe. I got ladies in the chat like Ari Jane, Space Nerd, Tiff with 3 Fs in the life, Andrew. Yes.
I forgot to mention, what do y'all think about Christian and Cope back together for one last ride?
Never seen
It's
it.
Andrew's non sequitur interruption. What do you think about wrestlers Christian and Cope, who I didn't even know were back together? Do you have an opinion about it, Andrew? I don't think anybody has an opinion, but Andrew, I bet they have an opinion about this next segment that I'm going to do, buddy. You ready to get sexy with the ladies? Oh, yes, let's do it. I'll wait till we come back till I run the thing, Andrew. I'm going to let Andrew get sexy first. I'm going to overload you with the sexy, starting off with Andrew. Ladies first, folks. Let's get sexy. It's time for your Monday Juicy Man Meat. Here you go. We're proper gentlemen over here. So we're going to do the ladies segment first. This is the ladies sexy segment going first. This is the Juicy Man Meat, just for the ladies and the gay guys, right here on BF Live The Vibe. Right here, wrapping up. Thank you, Brian Kowalczyk. I appreciate you saying great show. I try. Thank you for saying that. It really does mean a lot to me. I love this shit, and I love doing 3 hours of live. Just don't know what's going to happen programming today. I kind of make up some bits and segments and all. But thank you for your support, man, because it means a lot when you say stuff like that. So thank you. Juicy Man Meat emojis are being utilized as a member by my friend right here, Space Nerd. Ari Jane's ready for it. BF, how'd you procure these photos of me for this segment? Whoa. Did Bobby send you those? Ancient Chinese secret, Mr. Spawn. Awesome just in time to Sparkle Farts, their favorite segment, I've heard them say. All right. And yes, we will have Stacy. If Stacy Allen's around, I got everything you need. where's Reenie at? Because Reenie says, BF, where's your firefighters? Where's my firefighters? All the time, where's the firefighters? Well, Reenie, if you're not, ladies, you better tell Reenie that I had firefighters for her in the first piece of content for your lady sexy segment right here. Firefighters, BF Live the Vibe, juicy man meat just for the ladies and the gay guys. Come on.
Fucking Friday. Get the fuck up. We're going to high. Let's go. Let's go.
Where you at, Reenie? You better tell Reenie about this.
Going to high. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's 9 p.m. on a fucking Friday. Get the fuck up. We're going to high. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Going to high. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, that's quite enough of that. I ran it for you twice, ladies. Now, if you want to submit stuff for this segment, it's BF Live. Hit me up with my email, bflive420 as I bring you your second piece of content for this ladies' sexy segment, Juicy Man Meat, created by Stacey Allen and Space Nerd and supported by all of them. Like I said, I'm highly heterosexual. I don't go out and get this content. Space Nerd and the like send it to me, even Reenie and stuff. bflive420 at gmail.com as I bring you your second piece of Juicy Man Meat, ladies. BF. Oh, he's doing a live while I'm doing this. Let me see. How's your day going so far, guys? What are you going to have for eating to dinner tonight? BF, Nickelback's going to see you. The RCMP's going to come see you. Beef. Oh. Ari Jane simply says, beef. It's what's for dinner. Oh, one second. Beef. Oh, and then she says, and pork. Okay. So there you go. Your little beef, a little bit of pork, a little bit of everything, Ari Jane. Isn't that the whole point? Well, right here on BF Live, the Vibe, Juicy Man Meat segment, just for you fine ladies that are part of my chat family. I'm super happy that my show is not I'm honored that my show is not a total sausage fest, that women like to come over here, feel comfortable, and enjoy silliness like we do and sexiness on the Vibe. That's why I give you your sexy segment, ladies. Oh, Reenie, you better tell her I got all the firemen for her. Look at this. All right, that's quite enough of that. Porkin' and Forkin, says the one and only Ari Jane, checking in with that membership emoji. Now, Ari Jane, you can have fun with the emojis here with that little membership indicator right there. We have Juicy Man Meats. You can give 1 to 5 based on how much you like these guys as we continue on. Or you can do just like our friend Space Nerd does, who gave those ones before. Let's see, she gave Holy Cow 10 out of 10, 5 stars on one of them. Juggalette Jen's looking in. Thank you for your most generous gifted 5 BF Live the Vibe memberships, Juggalette Jen. All right, let's continue on here. I've got some man meat for BF. Hey, you just stay away from me, Terry Nee. You got me. I'm gonna be. I don't know if I ever see this guy in person again. You got me scared. All right, let's continue on with the next piece of content. Content piece number 3. That's just for the ladies, right here, and for the gay guys. Whoever enjoys this. Oh, Andrew, why don't you do? It's going to be that guy, buddy. So why don't you beat him to it and do your sexy greeting as if the guy that sticks his junk out all the time.
Good morning, my loves. Have a wonderful fucking day and a good start of your week.
Booyah! Don't get any sexier than that. Doesn't get any sexier than that. Number 1, and me too, right? Everybody, whoever enjoys. Oh, to me too from Terry. He says, I've got some man meat for BF. And then Sparkle Fart says, and me too. Wait a minute, right here. And me too. There you go. There you go. Make sure you bring plenty. There you go. All says Space Nerd, but there you go. See, I spoiled you with the sexy. But Here's that actual guy, guys. Hang on tight. Because Space Nerd sent it to me. I'm just playing it for her. Here we go.
Good morning, beautiful. I hope you have a lovely day.
Oh, I think Andrew. Who did it better? Who did it better? You do it, Andrew.
I did it better.
Andrew did that shit better. Exactly.
Years ago.
Exactly. Andrew did it better. Terry Knee's getting all gayed up over here. Well, Terry Knee, I don't know. I got a segment for the guys, but I'm questioning you. Andrew Wynn says Ari Jane and Don. And they said that Andrew did the better take, folks. Well, there you go. It doesn't get any sexier than that. Some juicy man meat and some live juicy man meat from the one and only Andrew the Giant. I say that we get on for the next segment that we're going to get on to. Before we get on for our turn for Bricked Up, that was the ladies' turn. That was their Monday juicy man meat. That's right. That was juicy. Man meat, you have to join us every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3 to see the next time I'll whip that out for you, if you will. Excuse me while I whip this out. Well, how about if I whip this out for you real quick? Let's have a little fun video in between, a palate cleanser, if you will, in between segments. And then we're going to come back and get chubbed up with the guys, because there's nothing weird at all about getting bricked up with the guys in the middle of the day. But let's watch how this guy did at the local trivia contest. Let's see what he did.
The contest.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd that you went to a trivia contest at the bar in the first place, don't you think?
Well, I did. So maybe try being a little supportive of me for a change.
Oh, I support you. I let you go, didn't I?
You let me go. Okay, yeah.
What were the questions like anyway? I know you're full of useless information.
Well, my first question was, what animal has purple urine? I said giraffe, so got that one.
No way.
Yes, way. Then my next question was, which country was the hamburger invented in? That, of course, was Germany. So after that, the longest running television show in history, The Simpsons. Then the first item ever sold on eBay, which, I mean, everybody knows was a broken laser pointer. So I was on a roll, but then the final question. What is the place where women have the curliest hair? Apparently, it's Fiji. Not what I said.
Apparently, it's Fiji.
Not what I was thinking either.
No, I could have made that a match game question. Where do women have the curliest hair? I could make that a little double entendre for match game. I thought that was a good one right there. That guy reminds me of like the Undertaker or something, like the retired Undertaker when I see him with glasses on. There you go. Ari Jane is laughing, and that's what this is about. Ari Jane, hope you're doing well, lovely, says Spawn. I love you guys showing up here. I love positive vibes, and I not only love that, I love hanging out with my boys and getting bricked up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Counting through the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her thrive. The after pushing and meet you, that's well. But I'm in full of you, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Let's go. A couple of sexy videos to round out this fun episode of BF Live the Vibe. This is what we do. We're just about silliness and about having fun. No politics, more than gossip, an actual show with fun and segments. And this is one of them. This is Bricked Up. All right, here comes our first piece of content, guys, for our Bricked Up segment. Uh-oh, BF, you don't have a problem with this one. BF, George Thorogood is going to see you, BF. Damn, I should have saved this for last.
On the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, "Leave this one alone." She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone,
Bad to the boner.
Bad to the bone. Broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone.
Jesse James knows what's up. He says, "I think that's the happiest I've ever seen Andrew." Pussy's a hell of a drug, Jesse James, as you well know.
Bad to the bone.
Too many clothes. I don't know why they had to throw that in. The weird eyes there, Bobby Nick. I'm sure there's weird eyes in there, but that's what we're doing right here on the vibe. All right. Ooh, damn, that one went away. I was going to play that one again. Son of a bitch.
That one chick, you could set a beer on her ass, man. Holy shit.
I like those girls that open the beer bottles with their ass cheeks.
With their ass cheeks? What?
That's definitely a category there, Bobby Nick.
I've never seen that.
I think I've seen it once or twice.
Ass treats. Let's see. Andrew has never had anything short of a huge smile during this segment. Fuck yeah. Loving these. There you go. I appreciate you guys so much. Hey guys, if you think the BF Live the vibe is different and you know a friend that might enjoy the silliness that they kind of think the way we do, turn them on to BF Live the vibe and we'll keep having fun. Have fun with more people. Keep expanding our family.
Oh my.
Let me show you this one right here on BF Live the vibe. And I'm going to show one more after this, and then we're going to come back and do plugs and tell you where these guys are going to be for more fun later on today. But right here, here's the next piece. God damn! Oh. They could cut you off with their ass treats. Ouch. All right, let's run one more for the guys, folks. At least one more right here I had. What was the one I was going to run? Where did I go? I had it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got it. All right, let me, I was going to run Don's favorite is what I was going to do. Where did that go? Where did I put USA Girl? Oh, there it is. I'll finish up with Don's favorite. I have to now. I don't know if Stacy is still here, and Don is still here, everybody. And I hope you all are still here at 3 minutes after 3 o'clock. I hope anybody's still here because most of you know that we typically. What is he doing?
I think he's got to pee.
Doing that dance, man.
Are you jerking it? Stop jerking it, Andrew.
You got to pee, don't you?
Yes.
Well, find your button. I thought you're making. You can't look like that you're jerking it when I'm doing a sexy segment here, Andrew. Holy
I don't have it with me.
Well, Matt said something earlier when we did the match game vibe that you needed your thing put back in your lap. And nobody did it, I guess, huh? Oh, shit. Oh, he done pissed himself in the chair. All right, well, this is for... Well, first I was going to remind you, before Andrew interrupted me with his piss problems, that 3 minutes after 3 o'clock, we are 3 minutes into Overvibe. Let's finish up strong. Let's see if Andrew pisses his pants in the meantime. One more video, plugs and piss coming right after this. All right, here we go. Don, you went and got it for me. Stacy, I don't know if you're here, but he got tired of waiting for any of us to find it, so I'm going to play this every time probably now for Don because I don't mind it at all. This is USA Girl. We're going to wrap up this fun show and this fun segment right here of Bricked Up with the USA Girl for my friend Don and for us guys. I wish I could get one more time. Let me see. Let's get.
I wish there was a little more.
A little more what?
A little more. I wish there was a little more. I wish there was a little
yeah,
more.
like Yeah, the video is definitely not long enough. Right now, we got to find out. Oh, well, there's a root name on there. I'll have to see if that root name leads to anything, Scott.
Yeah.
That Instagram handle. I'll do a little research later and see if there's any more. She has any full length videos. But this is for my friend Don, and this is to wrap up this fun day of shows with this segment. Bricked up for the guys. There's Don. He's all excited about it. I knew he would be. Hey now. Thank you, Don. Thanks for finding it, and thank you for participating in all this crazy, silly fun that we have here when we join together every day, and sometimes we get bricked up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Trying through the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. The apple pushing and reaching that will. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
And I'm spent. 3+ hours of live fun, hopefully original, but hopefully fun content right here on BF Live The Vibe. My boys were here for me. I appreciate it because I wouldn't have done that premiere of the Match Game Vibe without them. I look forward to bringing you that and whatever I can think of every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3 hours of fun and positivity. It's what we just did right here on The Vibe. Have a great one all, and thanks for the fun. Thank you, Ari Jane, for being here. For being fun and creating a positive vibes throughout the chat. Thank you, Ari Jane, for being around today. I hope you can come around more often. The lovely Ari Jane. Tammy and Scott emojis are being utilized by my friend FJM. He's known as the calcified kid right there. He's trying to keep them arteries open there. FJM, stay healthy, my friend. He is a member and he supports me. And there's the Tammy and Scott emojis. Yeah, having fun with. All right, but speaking of fun, we got more fun. Now, later on tonight, I'll be hanging out with a lot of you guys in the PCL chat. Perry Caravella Live. I believe it's 4 Pacific. That's 5, 6, 7 where I'm at on the East Coast. That's when I'll be jumping in the chat with you. But some of these guys are actually going to be doing shows themselves. I'm going to go around and let you know where they're going to be. Hey, Andrew, plugs, and maybe you're going to be on later doing playing your baseball. What are you going to be doing later? Plugs, and what do you got, Andrew? Come on.
More than likely doing a stream, gaming stream later. Don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be doing that at?
Andrew the Giant 96.
Just like it says right there on the screen. Andrew the Giant 96, where he currently has over 40,500 subscribers, Andrew?
Yes.
That's right, Andrew the Giant 96. But he's like the Jamaican of podcasting, somewhat like Bobby Net, because he has another channel, at No Filter Andrew, where he does shows with these other guys Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Thank you, Andrew, for not only joining me today and bringing yourself to the show, but for co-streaming.
Always.
On Andrew the Giant 96. Thank you, Andrew the Giant. Now I'm going to slide it over to Scott Fitzpatrick now. He hangs out on these no-filter shows and these lounges. Let's see how many of them he can remember that's going to be happening tonight. And any last words or plugs you have, Scott Fitzpatrick?
Tonight on Bobby Nick's channel, at Bobby Nick 1978, will be the Lunatic Lounge.
Nice.
And then we'll go to No Filter with Andrew and Friends, as Bob Nick mentioned Bobby Fran answered a while ago, or said a while ago. Man, I'm really fucking this up. And,
must be some good weed.
And yeah, for all your local bullshit, man, check out at Angry Iguana 112.
Scott's mouth having a Monday, buddy. Well, I appreciate you being here. It's funny, you can look at it and read it and say it, but sometimes it just won't come out the lips and everything. But thank you, my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. Please check out, if you want to watch these funny, we didn't go in Scott's hole today necessarily, but if you want to go in Scott's hole and not wait to go in Scott's hole, you can do it by the Angry Iguana 112 page. What do you got, Scott?
I noticed Andrew stopped dancing, so I'm feared that he lost the struggle.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Scott, okay, well, hang in there, Andrew, because I'm going to go take it to this guy now. Well, now this guy is going to be a minute. So do you have a pad? Do you have something to write with? Do you want to know where all the fun shows are going to be later on after this show right here? You're not going to remember them all, so you better have something to write them with, because Bob's going to tell you right now. Tell him, Bobby.
Drag him out, Bobby Nick. Make Andrew wait.
Yeah, right.
Do like a Perry.
Yeah, no doubt. Well,
out there.
I got 2 shows tonight, guys. Coming up for you at Bobby Nick 1978. First, we're going to start with the Lunatic Lounge. That's right. The Lunatic Lounge at 7 p.m. Eastern at Bobby Nick 1978. And then following that at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, same channel at Bobby Nick 1978. You can check out Late Night with Bobby Nick. So fuck yeah.
All right. I'm looking for your credit. There it is. It finally came up. There's Bobby Nick's right here. There you go. So that's it. Later on night, all the lounges. You see Bobby Nick later on tonight. You know what to do. Just turn YouTube on, and likely Bobby Nick will be there all hours of the night. That's at least what I do. You'd be surprised how many times that actually works for me. And that's how I got to see him hanging out with Wendy last night, eating and all the matter of crazy fun that they have over there, and being angry about his order, Scott, coming in. We talked about how mad Bobby was when his food was late.
Yeah, he was so mad that I didn't even tease him about it, man. I
Bro.
thought about giving him a couple of teases, and I thought this might the time.
Bro, right, see, and we do enough shows with him that we knew that this was a different place. And so I was commenting on him where he was like, Wendy was like, hey, Bobby Nick, maybe she was trying to be nice, right? Saying, maybe they left it at the door. And he was like, no, Wendy, they don't do that shit up here. They don't leave that door. I thought of that shit. Wendy, he was mad as shit.
I was hangry. I was hangry, man.
He was mad as shit. So if you want to see that kind of fun, seeing Wendy eat whatever, or see if Bobby gets angry if his food shows up, join them later on the Late Night with Bobby Nick and all the stuff that they do, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed Monday, and I hope whatever you do, you enjoy the rest of your day. For Andrew the Giant checking in from Florida, Scott Fitzpatrick, Bobby Nick, and the chat family, thank you very much. For everybody for the memberships, Juggalette Jen, and the super chats. Everybody, let me go through this real quick. Brian Clauder, make sure you vote. Keep voting for Brian Clauder. Check every day, and we'll keep that link running in our chat. Thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, Pecan420, as always, for your daily generosity. Adds a member to our family every day and adds $2 to my kitty every day. Thank you. And then Brian hit me up one more time. Juggalette Jen came in strong with the 5 right there. And there you go, folks. So voting is open. Check out Brian Clauder. Check out these guys with everything they do. So for Andrew the Giant, Scott Fitzpatrick, Bobby Nick, and the chat family, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Please have a great rest of your day. And if we don't see you, have a great rest of your week. But we don't say bye when we're on the Vibe, folks. We just say bye for now, because we know that we're going to see you the next time we see you right here on the Vibe, folks. Have a great day. Bye for now. Say bye, Andrew.
Bye.
Later, folks. Have a good Monday.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family.